It is getting really good here in Waco, Texas. A spot in the Southwest Regional Championship game on the line, meaning the winner here is one win away from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Representing Texas East, it's Lamar Little League. And representing Louisiana, it's East Bank. 10 regions from across the country, all playing for spots in Williamsport. We started with 7 teams, down to Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas East. This is how the bracket looks. Winner here goes straight to the championship. The loser is still alive and will take on Oklahoma tomorrow, with the winner then going to the championship game. With that, hello and welcome to Waco, Texas. I'm Lowell Galindo here with the former Texas and big league star Keith Moreland. This is going to be a tall task to ask of these two teams to live up to the extravaganza that we just saw. Oklahoma taking down Texas West in a game that took more than 3 hours, 8 innings of work with the final score of 12-9.
Yeah, came back from a 4-1 deficit to come back to take the lead, gave up the lead again, came back and found a way to tie it up, and then put a 6th spot in extra innings in the 8th inning to come away with a victory.
Now, we got 2 really proud programs here, Lamar Little League and then East Bank Little League. Both of these programs have gone to Williamsport, with East Bank actually winning it all out of Louisiana in 2019.
Yeah, you look at East Bank, they know what this is all about. They're used to being in this format, in the semifinals, with an opportunity to punch a ticket to Williamsport. And for Louisiana, for me, it all starts with their guy on the mound, and that's Colin Johnson. He has been outstanding this season. He was a little tender in his Game 1 performance, only went a third of an inning, only faced 3 batters, said he was a little tender, but he's back well, but he has been really swinging the bat. He's hit 3 doubles, driven in 2. He's hit a couple balls off of the wall. He has been that guy that's made them go offensively.
Now, the counterpart for Texas East, it's really a little bit confusing. We feel like we don't know too much about this team. We talked about Oklahoma. They just got the win. That was game number 4 before Texas East even takes the field in game number 2.
Well, we have 7 teams in the regional. They won the draw, so they went into the second round automatically. They came away with a victory, beating Texas West, which was a good ball club. We don't know a lot about them, but we know this. They're physical, they're strong, they can swing the bat, as you'll see right here. This is the first hitter of the game.
Lucas Sontag off the top of the fence. That was almost the first home run here in Waco. We only have one. Holden Disselcohen, though, the Dutch hammer with the bases loaded, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That is a 3-run triple to cap a 4-run first inning, leading Texas East to a win. 8-1 over Texas West. The managers, Justin Pollard for Richmond on the right, Scott Leday on the left for East Bank. First pitch is coming up from Waco. Spot the title game on the line. Louisiana and Texas East playing for a right to go to the Southwest Regional Championship game. Moments ago, Texas East manager Justin Pollard going over the small yet important details.
Win every pitch, right? Win every pitch. Make sure your lenses are clean, right? And don't touch them after you clean them, right? So if it's a long extended inning or something like that, take a break. Ask for time, come grab a drink of water in the middle of an inning, right? Stay hydrated.
Justin, I feel you there. Fingerprints on the Oaks are the 100%. That's a big issue.
Yeah, it is a big issue, but I like the other part, too, because it is a day where you can get dehydrated. If you can stay hydrated, you're going to be a better player.
Hey, that certainly was a factor in the 8-inning game that we just saw that went more than 3 hours. So on to the field, all the All-Stars from Lamar Little League in the Houston area, ready to go. There's Shane Graw, whose dad played basketball for U of H back in the day.
Well, he's one of those guys. He's got a good, firm fastball. It will be in the mid-60s. And strike one is so important to him. If he gets strike one on you, he can change speeds, do some different things. He's a strike thrower, but he has the ability when he wants to, he can put you away with a little heat.
It's an uber-talented lineup for East Bank Little League out of the New Orleans area, hitting .333 through 2 games. They have 7 extra base knocks. All are doubles, 21 31 strikeouts, though, is a big number through 2 games.
It is a big number, but that guy right there, Spencer Curl, you see him on the screen, he can really run. He gets on, he wreaks havoc. And then you have the big fella in that third spot, can hit the ball in the ballpark. We haven't seen but 1 home run in this region, which has been very much a surprise. Last year was a very tough year for home runs here in Waco. They only had 4. This year only 1 through the, until now, semifinal.
It was Kason Baucom for Oklahoma with a grand slam to take the lead in an epic game we just wrapped up. 96 degrees. It feels like 104. In other words, it's summertime here in Waco, Texas. We had a continuous batting order here in Little League postseason play, meaning all players on the roster must bat. You're allowed free defensive substitutions. So for Louisiana, it will be 12 batters in the lineup. For Texas East, they have 1 player that is injured, so 11 players will bat for Lamar. So a switch of gloves. Shane Graw ready to go against Spencer Curl. Favorite big leaguers, Pete Crow Armstrong.
One of mine, too.
How can you not love what he's doing for your Cubbies? And that is up from Graw. His catcher is Parker Eaton. All the players here between league age 10 and 12. We will have some 13-year-olds. And they are eligible as long as they turn 13 on or after January 1st. East Bank, though, has 4 11-year-olds. Check this out. Prior to this team, only 3 11-year-olds ever made the Majors All-Star team. They've got 4 alone this season. Up the middle, the backhand. Come on now, kid. Silky smooth by Logan Williams. And not a bad stretch to boot by Braden Carlisle.
Well, this is just outstanding. Diving to his right, has the presence of mind, throwing from the seat of his pants to get an out. Just an outstanding play. Got to get it and get rid of it and hurt because Curl can really run, Lowell. Well, that's an outstanding play.
Logan says he looks up to his mom because that's where he gets his athleticism. So shout out to Stephanie on that play. Here's Colin Johnson, who became the first player in Southwest Regional history to have 3 doubles in 1 game. He did that in the epic opener for Louisiana. They were down 7-1 against Mississippi, came back to win 8-7. That comeback win was the 3rd largest in Southwest Regional history. He's a young guy, only 11. Well, wait until you watch him swing this thing. Crazy pop. Up the middle. Bobble, but recovers to make the play. Logan Williams with 2.
Got to stay with it. Don't panic. He did a nice job right there. Understand the ball's right in front of him. Mechanically very sound. I made the first one, and it made it look easy. This one was a routiner, but he stayed with it, got the out.
Everything happens so fast at this age level. Bases are 60 feet apart. The mound's 46 feet away, and you have monsters like Cristiano Wyndham, all 6 foot of them standing in. And when you talk about monsters, Wyndham certainly was that in the Louisiana State Tournament. About 11 of 14 with 2 home runs. His younger brother, Gene, also on this East Bank All-Star team. Typically play second and first together.
Well, I just absolutely love what we've seen this week in pitchers' mound presence. Just doing a really nice job. Have their idea, taking their breath, finding their target, and delivering the baseball.
Well, he's going to have good rhythm because he's a percussionist. So he plays the drums. He knows all about keeping that beat.
Yeah, he set the tone. He's not a real fast worker, but he takes his breath, gets his sign, and he makes the delivery. And he's facing a tough customer here.
1-2 to Wyndham. Wyndham's manager, Scott Leday, says Cristiano is a team leader, and the rest of the team looks up to him literally.
He's a big young man.
2-2 from Shane Graw. Got him. 1, 2, 3. Excellent defense by Logan over at second base. Shane does the rest. A lot of props to the fans here inside Marvin Norcross Stadium because they showed up here hours ago thinking that it was going to be a run-of-the-mill 2-hour affair. Before this one, it went to 8 innings, more than 3 hours. They waited in the heat. Now, Keith, they have their spot in the shade.
Yeah, they've been trying to hunt shade all afternoon is what you're basically saying. There's no question they have been. It's going to be interesting as we see these two teams here at the bottom of the first. We don't know a lot about Richmond and what they've done offensively. Obviously, they found a way to get some big hits in the one game that they played. But it starts with Lucas right there at the top. He's the guy that makes them go.
To me, this is the most impressive matchup we have in the regional in terms of two players that get the most bang for their buck out of their frame. Colin Johnson, a whippy, powerful left arm, and Lucas Sontag, you can see him, that's not a big deal, but he rips that barrel through the zone.
Yeah, he has plenty of bat speed, no question. And when you look, Colin Johnson, this is a young man. I love his shoes. How about that? Everything's going on. He's got the green shoes and the orange laces to get him going, but he's got a good live arm.
Yeah, check that out. Special talent cooking. He's cooking on gas here on Waco. Favorite band, Foo Fighters. Good choice, Lucas. His first time up here in Waco, ripped one off the top of the fence and left, and another ball that's hammered to center, extra bases off the top of the fence. Sontag for 2. His second leadoff double in 2 games for Lamar Little League.
Well, he gets the ball out over the plate. Watch this extension. Sets up, and I mean, he barrels it up, and he just hits it dead straight away. No chance to get to it. That's a nice whip right there to get the ball game started.
Again, not a big guy, but just a fast rotator. Heads up now, checking the placement of the outfield before Logan Williams stands in. Logan's a 12-year-old, loves watching Mike Trout play. His coaches say Logan is small but mighty. And it's 2-0. So you mentioned it, Colin got the starting game number 1 for Louisiana through 17 pitches and then looked at his dugout and grabbed his shoulder, a little discomfort there, and the change was made. It took 6 East Bank pitchers to get through that opening win against Mississippi.
Yeah, but they did a lot of good things. They kept their team in the game, and they just kept clawing away, and then made one of the biggest comebacks in Southwest Regional history.
Leday relaying the pitches to Jonas Krappel, his catcher, through the pitcher comm system. 3-0 here for Logan Williams. 3-0. Texas East drew 8 walks in their opening win against Texas West on Friday. They were the only team not to play in day number 1. So first day bye. Got to be creative the way you stack a bracket with 7 teams. So that will rotate year by year which region gets the first day bye. Colin wants a new baseball.
They feel different. Every pitcher I've ever known, they'll put one in the hand, they can tell instantly, yeah, I'll throw that one. Sometimes they put it in the hand, they don't think it's right. Give me another one.
Colin Johnson's favorite athlete is Aroldis Chapman. He throws gas just like him. To the left side. Check the runner. Fire to first by Charlie Bartlett. Sontag! Out! Heads up play by Cristiano Wyndham. That is how it's done as Dom Palermo covers from short. Excellence all the way around.
Well, that's just an outstanding job. Everybody in the right spot. It started looking back, then he took off for third, and then you're not running on that arm. That's one of the best arms we've seen here. And didn't panic, came up and threw a strike. And how about being there to cover?
What a tag by little Dom Palermo. They say one of the best gloves to come through East Bank in a long, long time, and there's been some great players there. Here's Braden Carlisle. If you got the nickname Brady Bomb, you know you can go deep.
He's got some serious bat speed as well.
Went 1 for 3 with a double in the opener. I think we can hear how hard Colin Johnson is throwing. Now see if he grunts, if he changes speeds. That's the next level grunt.
Breaking ball, and he did it.
We saw at the end of our previous game, a lot of the pitchers had difficulty finding the grip and release on their breakers.
Well, it's a warm day. I mean, there is rosin out on the mound. We've seen a lot of these young guys go to the rosin bag. Get some grip.
2-1 to Carlisle. Nasty.
Turned that pitch over. Fastball count, turned it over, had him out in front.
Gas him up, strike him out. A leadoff double by Texas East. It was wiped out, though, by this beauty.
5, 3, 6. Out of the inning.
Want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball? Visit playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. Lowell Galindo here with Keith Moreland. Proudly played my Little League ball back in the day. San Antonio, Northside Suburban Little League. And Keith, for you?
I was in the Metroplex in Dallas and Carrollton, Texas.
Great memories, though. Spending all day long at the ballpark. It was you playing, in my case, my brother and sister, and you were there all day. And everybody in the Little League became your family, became your community.
Communication device on the glove. I believe that's the pitch comm that they're using, trying to tie it on the mitt where he can look down to the mitt and see it in his glove. But no, it's actually his glove.
I think we're just... Yeah, we're replacing the...
We've seen these teams use PitchCom. It's getting more and more prevalent across all levels of baseball.
See, as a manager, you got to do everything. You got to set the order. You got to handle expectations.
Better be a Leatherworks. You got to know Leatherworks.
Talk with parents, if you will. Wear many hats. Charlie Bartlett leading off. 3 for 6 to start this Southwest Regional. He has 2 RBI to his credit as well.
Good eye, good eye.
Don't you love the good eye from your coach when it's 2 feet outside? Like,
well, you're right. But there's times when you've made your mind up. Sometimes, especially young hitters, will make their mind up. I'm swinging at this next one.
Call that swing mode. That's a nice bender. 1-2.
Put it this way. You got 2 strikes against Nolan Ryan. I'm swinging.
Yes. He wears number 5 because of Joe DiMaggio. His grandfather, Jim Saris, recovered DiMaggio's bat, Betsy Ann, during his 56-game hitting streak after it was stolen. Ain't going to take away this dude's bat. Bartlett plants that in left. The first hit for East Bay.
And he stays back, a breaking ball. Caught it a little bit on the end of the bat, but just enough of it.
Number 11.
Heck of a job by Sontag. Almost had.
Oh, yeah, he laid out, tried to get to it.
It's not a bad start. 4 hits in 3 games for Charlie. Jonas Krupel, the catcher, he's 2 for 4. Little League Baseball, runners cannot leave the base until the pitch passes the batter. We've not had a lot of action thus far on the bases outside of wild pitches and pass balls.
Hey, 2-0, way ahead. Way ahead.
The voice of Scott Leday, manager for East Bank, down the third base line. It's a young staff here for Louisiana. None of them have kids on the team. Scott Leday, Ian Aguilar, and Alex Lagasse. That gets away from Parker Eaton, but it is ball 4. Bartlett to second, Crupel to first.
Not the MO that we've seen. Shane came out and was really good in that first inning. He struggled here, give up the base hit, and then 4-pitch walk. See how teams want to play it. We have seen teams here in this Southwest Regional Championship put the bunt down here first and second with nobody out. See what happens here.
Texas East allowed a single hit in their opening win against Texas West on Friday. It was a dominant performance. It hasn't been easy for East Bank, but they survived the biggest challenge with that comeback to beat Mississippi. Jace Ford fouls it off.
Good change of speeds with that breaking ball that time, down in the count. Hitter's thinking fastball, drops a little breaking ball in there, gets the count even.
And that is out, and it's 2-1.
Just doesn't have that same feel, Lowell, that we saw in the first inning. Struggling a little bit with that release point.
Drops that in.
You gotta fight. Come on.
Sometimes that breaking ball when you're heading the count's unfair. Hitters say you shouldn't be able to throw that.
2-2 to Jace Ford. Graw tries to drop that one in as well, and it's a full count. 25 pitches now for Shane Graw. Max of the day is 85. We'll get into the different layers and tiers of pitch limits. And there's strike 3 and a fist pump, well deserved by Shane Graw. He needed it. He got it.
Well, he's got a good feel for this breaking ball. Just comes in and drops it in. I believe it was a strike if it's not swung at. And just got a good feel for that. He's struggling a little bit with the feel with his fastball.
Here's Don Palermo, 11 years old, one of 4 11-year-olds on this team. He's a baseball junkie with a high IQ, according to his manager, Scott Leday.
He's impressed me at shortstop. He's not a big young man, as you talked about, but he gets it out of his hand, and gets it across the diamond.
Shortstop play has been lights out from all 7 teams that arrived here in Waco. East Bank won it all in Williamsport in 2019.
1-1. Fight.
And that gets away from Parker Eaton because it hits Palermo. So dead ball, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Breaking ball just gets away at top. I believe he gets his back foot right on top, and it does, right on the toe.
Here's Gene Wyndham. Saw his big brother Cristiano at first base. Looking for that first hit here in Waco. You can see the determination on his face. And here comes the manager for Texas East. Looks like we got a little well-timed water break as Justin Pollard is bringing out the hydration.
Take a drink. Hey, relax, okay? Relax. You're doing fine. Don't try to overthrow. Let your defense work here, all right? Okay, have some fun, dude, okay? Have fun. Let us work, all right? Hey, roll it. Corners in. Yeah, bring it home, okay? Let's go. Hey, come on.
Now, a disadvantage for Justin Pollard and his team is that this is only game number 2. We're deep in the tournament, and for the first time, his team is being challenged.
Yeah. Little test right here. Corners are coming to the plate, playing for 2 in the middle.
That's out. First pitch ball to Gene Wyndham.
He has just missed in that same spot a few times with his fastball. Just hasn't been able to catch that corner.
Gene and Cristiano's dad, John, was a former arena football player. Got to be tough to play that sport, especially.
Don't you play both ways in that league? I think you did, didn't you?
I think you just keep going. And you hear Coach Leday telling Gene, good job with that timeout, the long hold there. And we're going to have some activity now in the Texas East bullpen. It's going to be Joseph Miller working his way out to get loose. Hot day here in Waco. Nice bounce back, and it's 2-1. That's very close.
Be smart.
Gene Wyndham looking for something he could do some damage with here. 3-1 from Shane Graw. Nipping the outside corner.
That's where he's been trying to use that fastball. Boy, this becomes a big pitch in this game here in the second inning.
Wyndham rips it past Leday, foul.
That's a nice job of staying on that breaking ball. He was fooled, Lowell out in front of it, but you could see him stay right with it. Go ahead and swing it, pull it foul, live to see another pitch.
Strikeout number 2 for Graw.
Well, he comes back with the fastball. Has good movement to it. Bottom of the zone. And comes up with the strikeout.
2 for the inning, 3 for the game for Shane Graw. And now, courtesy runner, you're allowed to do this for your pitcher and or catcher with 2 outs. It has to be the last out in your order. In this case, it's Wyndham. Going to replace Crapel at second.
You ready, Charles? You ready, Charles?
Here's Josh Rouse. Big time power bat. 2 for 3 with a couple of driven in. Scott Leday says the East Bank Little League All-Stars would not be in this regional without Josh Rouse.
Very versatile player as well.
Clutch hits coming from the losers bracket in the state tournament. Take something off that, pull the string, 1-2. And feint the throw to third base, does Parker Eaton.
Boy, pitch away from getting out of this jam right here.
Ooh. Reaching back for a little something extra.
Yeah, he wanted to climb the ladder there with the heater and head 1 and 2. He wants to make it happen here. You don't want to go 3-2, so throw your best pitch for a strike right here.
Excuse me, swing. 41 pitches for Shane Graw on a day that feels like it's close to 110. 31st pitch this inning. Rouse spreads out the stance with the 2K approach. It wasn't easy, but Shane Graw gets out of him. Leave him loaded, why don't you, Shane Graw?
Climbs the ladder with the heater when he needed it for his 4th strikeout of the ball game.
Going to the bottom of the 2nd. Here in this Southwest Regional matchup, Louisiana, Texas East, winner to the championship game. Tonight's Sunday night baseball matchup is a series finale at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The Tigers take on the Phillies at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio, and another StatCast edition on ESPN2. Our coverage begins at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific with baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown on ESPN2. Mo Galindo here with Keith Moreland. Zonk, what do you know about playing in Philly?
Well, I know that it's not the Vet where I played and won a world championship, but that was many moons ago. Played for both of those teams, as a matter of fact, Phillies and the Tigers.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, it was many moons ago.
Jace Ford goes to the bullpen for East Bank, and now Scott Leday comes out to check on Colin Johnson.
I don't think his shoulder is right at this point, and Johnson looked at him warming up, and I think they're going to make a move again.
So we saw him go 17 pitches in the opener, favor his shoulder, called to be replaced, and ultimately, Keith, you know, priority number one,
can you get a little more time?
Especially at this age, player safety, keep him healthy. If there's any inkling of a doubt, if a guy may be hurt, you got to pull him.
Yeah, you do. And if he probably felt pretty good. It looked like he finished pretty well in that first inning. But sometimes you can go back over, too, Lowell, and get a little stiff while you're sitting over there. He didn't hit in the inning. They're putting some ice on him right there just to make sure that that's okay. Protection, health of players is the first priority.
And now we're just going to remind everybody, as Colin is being checked out in the dugout, if for some reason he is not able to continue and play this game, his spot in the lineup will be skipped over without penalty since he is left because of an injury. Now, we're not speculating on what is up with Colin Johnson at this point. After he had that issue in Game 1, he was able to hit 3 doubles, the first player in Southwest Regional history to do that in one game.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, the first thing is priority of health. They're trying to stretch that a little bit. You know, he wants to be involved and helped on the mound. But second game in a row, he's had to come out of the ball game, and to the bullpen goes East Bank.
So we've seen Jace Ford throw 2 innings so far, 50 pitches, allowed 3 hits, 6 runs. Ready for his opportunity here as Jackson Packard will lead off for Lamar Little League. The All-Stars out of Richmond, Texas, the Houston area.
Well, Ford's got a live fastball, Lowell. Didn't mean to step on you there, but I'm just trying to tell the folks it's a good fastball. Like you said, we've seen him for 50 pitches. If he gets ahead of you, he's got a wipe out breaking ball he'll get to. He'll use it a lot of times when he gets ahead in the count.
Packard, left side, tough play, made, Charlie firing across the diamond. That's Bartlett for the out.
Well, Bartlett's a guy we've seen on the mound. He's got a good arm. Nice job moving to his left, sets his feet, and delivers a strike to first base. You got to be ready for the velocity he's going to bring you at first base.
That's real. We've seen a huge arm from Bartlett, the arm from Jackson Lyle at third base for the Oklahoma team that we will see tomorrow. Awesome as well. And love that. Michael Franke at the plate, just dapped up. The catcher, Jonas Krappel, and the home plate umpire, Mario Martinez. Good kids that we've seen on hand here in Waco. Now, I don't know about the state of the hotel room they're staying in and what happens when mom and dad are away. Maybe coach looks away for a moment.
Well, they're having fun.
Yes.
What it's about.
Yes. Probably leaving a mild path of destruction in their wake. Speaking from experience, of course.
Okay.
And there's Michael Frankie's fam. His mom, Nikki, on hand.
Hey, out of here. Let's go. Find a way to win it.
See if Ford goes to that good breaking ball here with a 2-strike, 2-2 count. He's got a good one.
Drilled to left field, going back, fighting the sun, and a cool customer is Marley Pettit. Nicely done.
Well, he did go to the breaking ball, but it stays up. He didn't get quite on top of it. But a nice running catch looking back into the sun. Wipe your lenses and keep them clean.
Well, East Bank didn't get that pregame talk.
May have, we just didn't hear it.
Maybe they were listening in. This is Luke Helmke. Luke has a twin sister, Michaela, who is a softball player.
Here we go.
But the cool thing is this year, Michaela decided to play Little League Baseball instead. So Luke and Michaela were on the same team. They both pitched, and they would catch for each other when the other twin was on the mound.
Oh, that's awesome. Love to have seen that.
Up the middle and through. Luke Helmke with the 2-out single.
Stayed back. I like he just gets on top of it, drops the barrel, didn't try to pull it. Right back through forward into center field.
Now here is the best nickname in the Southwest Regional, the Dutch Hammer, Hayden Disselkoen. For the past couple of years, he was playing Little League ball at McAllister Park in San Antonio, a dominant Little League in the River City. His dad took a job in Houston, so family had to move. They found a great landing spot in Lamar Little League, and now he's pitching and batting for Texas East. He has pitched in 3 straight state championship games, 2 straight in the younger divisions for McAllister Park, and was a starting pitcher for Lamar in the Texas East Championship. Not bad, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, turn it over to him. He does have some, his high socks too now. That's some high socks.
Sweep socks. Hey, he's cool. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Last time he was in this situation was the first inning of game number 1. Ripped the ball down the right field line for a bases clearing 3-run triple. Not the same result here, as Jace Ford gets the strikeout. We're through with 2. Spot the championship game on the line here in Waco. No score. We're here inside Marvin Norcross Stadium, home of the Little League Baseball Southwest Regional. Great baseball on display. This regional that started on Thursday. Tuesday, we will send the team to Williamsport. Texas East and Louisiana battling right now. Winner goes to the championship game. Loser is still alive. They'll come back tomorrow and at 2 local, 3 Eastern on ESPN. Play a magical Oklahoma team from Tulsa National.
It's just been doing everything right when they needed it.
Marley Pettit made that nice catch and left. He'll lead off for the East Bank Little League All-Stars from the New Orleans area. And that is a seed up the middle. Marley Pettit with his 2nd hit here in Waco.
Does a nice job right there. Gets a fastball he can handle and barrels it up. Boy, runs seem to be a premium here today. It'll be interesting to see how these coaches play as we get deeper into this ball game. Do they start playing to try to scrape one across, or they still play for a big inning?
Here's Blaze Marquis. Quality at-bat machine. Showing bunt, fouls it off.
Yeah, I think that when you start seeing the way these 2 pitchers are going right now, the lead is very important.
So trying to get the bunt down. This may not be a long plate appearance for Blaise Marquis, but his coaches say that pitchers hate seeing him come up because they know the pitch count is about to go up. Pitch number 2, still there. Not going to chase, an offer on that. Dissel Cohen charging and crashing from third.
Yeah, that's not an easy crash.
The bunt has been a powerful tool this week, especially when you consider there's only been 1 home run hit.
Yeah, moving runners up. We've had great pitching in this region. It's dominated play.
Try it again. Dissel Cohen to second. Sontag tries to make the tag as he came off the bag. That's a good call there by second base umpire Jason Field. That is a gutsy throw by Dissel Cohen. Almost made it.
He almost made it, but what a play by Sontag to go up and get the ball and almost get the tag down with his foot. He does a great job to try to come down, but just catching the ball it took a lot of effort.
This is Ren Surkoff, the number 12 hitter. Also looking fun. It gets away from the catcher. Everybody moves up 60 feet. And Louisiana now threatening 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the third. We play 6-inning games in Little League.
The wild pitch. It's been a major part of a lot of scoring here in this regional.
We saw Texas West in her previous game try to score an extra innings and walk it off after a wild pitch where the catcher was not paying attention but caught wind of it quick enough to get that out at third base. Game-changing play. Surkoff pulls it back. That's a strike from Shane Graw. 50 pitches. There's going to be a water break for both sides after this half inning. It is that hot. These boys have been here for a long time.
Hey, one spot, be smart. 3-1.
Great spot, full count.
Now, if you're looking for fastball and you see breaking ball, take it. That's exactly what his coach was talking about. You're looking for one pitch in one spot that you can get the barrel to.
Eaton needs to make sure he checks the runner over on third. Pettit occupying a little piece of his mind. Bases loaded for the second time for Louisiana.
This time back to the top of the order roll, and a guy that's really hard to double up. He's got great speed.
Spencer Curl goes fishing in the bayou. Caught a 27-inch bass.
I think that's a speckled trout. That's what I think it was. You can catch a bass in the bayou, too.
You know what you're talking about. Chop, Dissel Cohen to home, but high. 1 run scores. Here comes Marquis. That's 2. And Curl on his way to second.
Always thinking about getting out is the first thing you want to do, Lowell, in this scenario. Got a little bit ahead of himself, thinking he might get a double play. Ball came out of his hands, just flew over the top of his head, and then it's bouncing against the screen. It leads to 2 runs. Don't get an out, and East Bank jumping out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey.
This is Colin Johnson. Up the middle, 2 home, and the play is made. The tag by Parker Eaton, and what a throw from Logan Williams. He is putting on a defensive clinic at second base.
Well, just an outstanding play going to his right. He knew where he was going to go with the baseball before he caught it, and then throws a strike to home plate. It's surprising. The runner had no idea that the ball was coming his direction, and able to get that out at the plate, and a big one. Now the double play could get you out of the frame.
He was playing deep, too. What an arm, but no hesitation at all from Logan.
There you go. Come on, Chris.
Here's Cristiano Wyndham. That ball gets away. Runner from third, charging home, and will score. Spencer Curl makes it 3-0.
Really good anticipation right there. You got to be ready for it as a runner. You come down the line, and once you see that ball in the dirt, you got a split decision. You got to go right now, and read it perfectly. Got the third run across of the inning.
Wyndham to right. Catch is made by Helmke. The throw to third. So close. But Johnson is in safely. Good arm out there and right by Luke Helmke.
Number 5, Charlie.
Stayed behind it. Made a strong throw. Loved it. Get out of here, just giving up the 3.
Charlie Bartlett has 4 hits in this regional. He got number 4 his last time up. And that is a ball up. His dad, Thomas, was a former pro golfer. Hit well, gap shot, down, extra bases. Louisiana plates another one. Bartlett eyes up, looking for the turn. But Leday will hold him at second base. Bartlett is unstoppable. That's 5 hits, 2 doubles here in Waco.
He gets a fastball out over the plate, and he just goes with it, barrels it up, and he knows right here that ball's down. Nobody's going to get to this. He is thinking 3. A nice job of getting it back in quickly, holding to a double. A 4 spot here for East Bay.
You'd call that a crooked number, right?
Yes, sir.
Crapel, Tisselcorn, nice. Throw on the run, but the damage is done. Louisiana bringing 4 across, 4-0, going to the bottom of the 3rd. It is so hot that both teams are taking a water break in between innings. You need it because this heat is real and relentless here on Waco. Bottom 3rd, Louisiana up 4-0 over Texas East, winner to the championship game. Earlier, we had an epic elimination game. This thing went more than 3 hours, took 8 innings to decide. This is in the 5th inning. It's a 4-1 lead for Texas West. But they say Keegan Ashford is tipping pitches. A second warning. It was a long delay as they got this sorted out. We thought maybe Oklahoma's manager was going to be ejected. 3 plays later, out of the delay, it's Kasem Balcom, the first home run here in Waco. A grand slam that gave Oklahoma the 5-4 lead. We go to the 7th. This is extra innings. Pitch gets away from Logan Farminar. So what do? You try to walk it off by getting creative and sneaky. Farminar's not looking. The runner breaks for home. Logan makes the play. Jackson Lau makes the tag. That could have ended the game. Instead, we go to extra innings, and that's when Lyle and company open things up. A 3-run double for Jackson Lyle, but you still got to close it out. And Texas Midway, they made this really, really close, but Gibson Shriner celebrating after that one. Oklahoma wins 12-9. And that was as epic as it gets. We play 6 innings here in Little League. The games are usually about 2 hours. That was more than 3 hours. 8 innings to decide. And Oklahoma, they've really opened some eyes in this tournament.
Well, they have. They've done a good job, folks. The one thing that they've done is they've found a way. They have walked more than any other team here, by double digits more walks. So they're very patient. They give you a tough at bat every time that they come to the plate. They're not going to swing at pitches outside the zone. And then if you get on base, they're aggressive on the base pass. And they found a way in a ball game. They were down 4-1 into the 4th inning and found a way to come away with a victory.
And they still could have one of their top arms available for tomorrow. So if they win tomorrow, they go to the championship game. We've seen Bubba Hodges catch a lot. He's one of their top arms. Saw him warming up today, has not entered the game on the mound. So Oklahoma maybe back at the pool, at least in the AC.
Well,
we
it was
know
a hot
that.
day, yeah.
And they'll wait the loser of this game for a deciding game tomorrow.
Yeah, that's 2 Central, 3 Eastern, right in the middle of the heat. So they hope they're not at the pool spending a lot of energy, because they spent a lot of energy out here today.
Well, Justin Timmerman, their manager, has been around the game for a really, really long time. So he knows all about handling teams, especially teams 11, 12-year-olds in a situation like this. But here we are in Waco, Texas. Logan Lindo, Keith Moreland. It's a really, really hot day. And this is what we need to see at this moment, a little break to get rehydrated, because it's still going to be a long game from here, and we got a tight one.
Yeah, and you're at the hottest part of the day now, folks, in Texas. Once it gets to 5:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, that's the warmest part of the day. We saw the kids earlier today were really struggling. They were struggling calling timeout and walking to the dugout to get a drink of water. So it's a good time to allow those kids. Our camera guys are not getting much of a break, because they're out in it as well. It feels like it's 100 degrees and the sun is coming down. And interesting to see this, how important these mean, what it means for an opportunity to go to Williamsport.
Let's give Louisiana a lot of credit for their trip here to this semifinal game. They looked a little listless to open this thing up. They were down to a really good Starkville team, 7-1, as our boys are working their magic there in the heat. Down to Starkville,
you need some fan.
7-1, and they come back late in that game to erase that 6-run deficit, win 8-7. That was the 3rd largest comeback in Southwest Regional history.
Yeah, and it looked like they were dead in the water, is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But they found a way to keep going. And against the Starkville team, folks, that a lot of you hadn't got to see, this was really good and very competitive.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch those boys from Starkville. All the teams that have showed up have really turned heads. So congratulations to everybody just to make it through this point. You got to battle through districts, sectionals, state, to get to the Southwest Regional here in Waco. So Eastdale Little League out in Albuquerque, tremendous job. Junior deputy out of Little Rock, Arkansas, did a fine job as well. We've seen Texas West from Midway Little League. They were eliminated, but Tulsa National is still going strong. We have the kids from East Bank out here representing Louisiana, and Texas East still fighting with the Lamar Little League All-Stars. So it's been just a tremendous tournament thus far.
Yeah, and we go back out here. Now, after a 4 spot, this is going to be important for Ford to establish strike one, because all of a sudden 4-0 seems like a good lead. If you don't give any free passes and force the opponent to swing the bat, you got a great chance to put yourself in a championship game.
Parker Eaton will lead things off. His nickname is Peaches. Peaches fouls it off. Parker looks up to Jace Laviolette. A lot of Texas A&M fans on this Lamar Little League All-Star team. Field your position, find it, then fire Jace Ford, but is Wyndham off the bag? This is probably going to be a challenge here. And we see the first base coach shaking his hands like it's close.
I don't know if they're going to use a challenge or not, but how about staying with it right here? Ford can't find it. Now, got to get rid of it quickly. And you can tell right at the end, but a nice job of staying with it, coming up with it. Wyndham not reviewed, so it's an out.
You're allowed unlimited reviews until you have 2 unsuccessful challenges. Then you lose that ability. You do get 1 back if you go to extra innings. Grom on the barrel into the mid of Dom Palermo. 2 down.
All you can do as a hitter is come to the plate and put a good swing on it. That's exactly what Shane did right there. Can't do much about it except hit it on the barrel. That's your job, is try to hit it as hard as you can hit it.
This is Joseph Miller trotting to the plate. Nickname is JoJo. Bregman's his guy. He's pumped up. He's back in Houston. Wait, he's in Boston. Correa's in Houston. Let's get those former and current Astros right. Oh, 1 from Jace Ford.
Good boy, Joe.
Ford has just really got an unusual arm slot. He comes out a little bit above 3/4.
Chop to third base. Bartlett gets the eyes behind the mitt and then rifles it to Wyndham at first. 3 up, 3 down after that water break. 4-0 Louisiana with the lead after 3.
Caught by the second baseman. Wow, what a play. Oh, it's perfect. Right there, he's going to win the Little League World Series championship.
That's what we're playing for, an opportunity to go to Williamsport, home of the Little League Baseball World Series. The last 10 champs. Last season, it was Lake Mary, Florida. Back in 2019, that team from Louisiana, the same Little League we're seeing right here, right now, from East Bank in the New Orleans area.
Yeah, and the other part of that is pretty unusual. Look at the last 6 from the United States. That's a change from, we've had a lot of international champions before that, so.
That is the goal for all these teams. Texas East puts that goal on a wristband. On the outside, the team wristband says better together. On the inside, they have the number 17702. The significance of that, it's the zip code for Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
There you go.
And there it is, better together. Very connected group, as most of these teams here in Waco are. You've spent the summer practicing hard together. I mean, you're going at least 5 days a week, multiple hours at a time, traveling to the different tournaments. You become a family. Just reach out and touch that one, says Jace Ford. Easton Pollard makes the play and left. And we heard the words of wisdom. Got to lay off the 2-0 curveballs.
Hitters like to go chasing fastballs. Coaches like hitters to go chasing fastballs. Go hunting them.
Get out. Time.
And Leday telling Palermo after that long pause by Graw, step out.
Right.
That is a solid fit between the hot pink Marucci batting gloves and the hot pink Evo shield. Well done. Well done there from Shane Graw. .65 pitches for Graw.
If he can keep you in the game, what he's doing for his team. If they don't come back, they've got to win 2 more games to punch their ticket to Williamsport. So he's giving them some length where they don't have to use guys out of their bullpen. But you got to stay effective. You can't afford to be chasing more than 4.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the 2-2 from Shane Graw. Rock and fire for Lamar Little League, and oh,
just missed, maybe on the upside.
I can promise you this, Diana Graw thought that was a strike. Palermo right on the line, fielded in foul territory by Carlisle. These are the different thresholds that are a factor, and they're really tough for managers to navigate and strategize around.
3-2.
Max pitches per game is 85. We saw that from Owen Liao in our first game for Texas West. On the ground is shortstop. Whippy released by Lucas Sontag. 2 down.
Well, when you have a guy that's at 70 at this point, he's not going to be able to pitch again in the tournament. If he can get outs, you're going to try to use him as long as you can to save your other guys. The other one that's not on there about days to pitching is you can't pitch 3 days in a row as well. So if you pitch 2 days in a row, you're off for a day, no matter what your pitch count was.
And if you are Lamar and you lose here, it will require playing 3 days in a row
if
to
you
make it to
Yep.
Williamsport.
Yes, sir.
Championship game on Tuesday. See that on ESPN. Should be under the lights here on Waco. I mean, at that point, it's probably going to be comfortable
inside 95?
93. Wyndham got a piece, and it's 1-2. 73 pitches for Shane Graw.
Fight with confidence, kid. Confidence. 1-2. Fight.
Gene's brother Gavin was on the 2019 East Bank team that won it all.
Good. Come on, G.
You know he wants to match his brother.
So you got Gene Wyndham and Cristiano Wyndham. Gene's the younger brother, Cristiano the older. Big pieces to the success of East Bank Little League. 2-2.
Job.
And there is Cristiano.
2-2. Fight.
Hit well. Tissel Cohen, look what I got. The stretch from Carlisle. That is how it is done.
That's a nice play. This takes an odd hop. Sometimes you get down in position. Right here, comes up. Fires it across the diamond. 4-0 Louisiana.
Spot in the Little League Baseball Southwest Regional Championship game is on the line. Louisiana leads going into the bottom of the fourth, 4-0. Tonight's Sunday night baseball matchup is a series finale at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The Tigers take on the Phillies at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio, and another StatCast edition on ESPN2. Bo Galindo here with a former Tiger and Phil, Keith Moreland.
Played for both of them.
And Chicago Cubby.
As well.
Texas Longhorn great.
Fight.
Carrollton Little League All-Star.
This is a big inning. You just feel with the last guy in the order and then back to the top of the order. If Lamar Little League out of Richmond, Texas East, is going to make a push, this would be the inning that they could make their way back in it.
Off the bat of Pollard. Wyndham to Wyndham. Keep it in the family on the right side.
Defense has been good,
Number 4,
including a 5-3-6 double play in the first inning.
What do you think about the amount of double plays we've seen turn? There's
let's
been
go,
at
boys.
least
Come on.
6 so far in this regional.
Need a base runner here. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, and only one is an odd one like that where you have 2 plays in it. The others have been 4-6-3 or 5-4-3.
Lucas Sontag's favorite team, the Houston Astros. May play for the Astros if he keeps smoking baseballs like this. That kid is really, really impressive.
Well, he knows how to hit. You can see, watch his hands. He's front side. You see the breaking ball right there. He sets the front down and side down. His hands don't come with him at all. Look at his hands stay back. And then right there, when that barrel gets there, he whips the head of the bat to it.
One of my favorite parts of hitting, having those live hands, not allowing them to come forward as you stride. Why is that so important?
Well, when your hands are back, you have some authority to swing the bat. If your hands come with you, all you can do is field. But look, at his hands are back, and now when he has his weight transfer, you can see where that barrel was right when he transferred the weight from the backside to the front side. The barrel's coming with it, and it creates that explosion of the barrel.
Also, if you're striding away from your hands and they don't move forward with you, what does that do for your adjustability?
Well, it does. Gives you can stay back. I mean, if it's an off-speed pitch, you can stay back. But the other part of it is that's that lag they talk about, it creating energy. I mean, yes, there's launch angles. Yes, there's some new terms. But from the time Ted Williams has been playing this game, that lag time creates power.
We can get deep into the kinetic chain, if you would like, Keith Moreland, and the transfer of power from the big parts of your body through the small, ultimately to the barrel of the bat. There's Logan Williams, drawing the walk. Okay, this is what Texas East needs to get going.
He said it was that part of the lineup and that time in the game when maybe get something going. Couple on here now.
And here's the team leader, Braden Carlisle. Trying to stay away from that power bat.
That was a dynamite pitch right there. A little two-seamer outside corner.
Staying away. Blown away by the poise of these kids.
Their mound presence has been incredible. Very aware of their surroundings. And that's unhittable right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you're good. Hey, let's go.
Spin on that one. 1-2. You stay there. If you're Jace Ford,
if you throw it right there again, you're not giving up a hit.
More over the heart of the plate, but it will be almost handled. And a run will score. Sontag will score from second. Lamar Little League is on the board.
Sometimes staying in the moment's tough. He was trying to get the double play, thinking he might get two out of it. Instead, at this point, stay down, make sure you get an out. And because he came up trying to go to second to get that lead runner, it ends up runners first and third and one across.
Timeout called by Jonas Krupel. First and third situation here with one out.
Has he been a leader behind the plate? He's really done an outstanding job back there.
We haven't seen teams be too aggressive with the first and third situations. Again, you can't leave the bag as a runner until the pitch crosses the batter. That limits you to what you can do with first and thirds. Here's Jackson Packard in the air to the right side. Everybody giving chase. Out of play.
Hold on, batter, hold on. Waiting on first base. Okay, here we go. Hey!
0-1 from Jace Ford. Leave it high, hits it hard. Runner is back, will tag, leaves in time. And Lamar scores again. That 4-run deficit cut in half. Jackson Packard hit it deep enough to score Logan Williams.
Yeah, nice job by Williams to get back to tag up immediately where he could leave on time. Got enough of it to get to center. Strong throw to the plate. But you get back, make sure you're tagging up, and then make your way toward the plate. Throw is a little bit offline. But you don't have to get them all this inning. But Texas West gets back in the ballgame.
And this is exactly how Louisiana came back in their game against Starkville. Just one run here, one run there, and then the big inning. Here's Michael Frankie. That's Michael's mom, Nikki. in the stands. Michael says he looks up to Nikki because she is loving and kind and never lets him give up on anything. Backing up Bartlett at third, long throw, makes it in time. But Texas East has made this a ball game. Down by 4, add 2, now the deficit is 2. Little League is focused on helping programs impacted by disaster receive the support they need to rebuild, recover, and continue providing children with the life lessons learned through youth baseball and softball. To support these disaster relief efforts, text RALLY to 345-345 to donate today. Standard messaging rates apply. Keith, it's been an extremely difficult summer for all of us here in the state of Texas. Our friends and family had to suffer through the devastating floods in the area around Kerrville, Texas, and it was heartbreaking, and everybody has tried to do something to give back, to help in some way. And when the Lamar Little League All-Stars were playing in the state tournament in New Braunfels, Texas, they made an effort to serve food to the firefighters and the New Braunfels Fire Department, spend time with them. Those are firefighters that assisted in the rescue efforts around Kerrville, the Guadalupe River. And it's little things like that that go a long way for these boys to learn what it means to put others before themselves.
No question.
And a new pitcher on the mound for Texas East, it's Joseph Miller.
Well, Miller's a big young man. He's not going to overpower you with velocity, but he is short range to get to the plate with his height. He's got a big, long stride, and he gets way out in front. Got a little breaking ball that you saw right there to go with it. He creates a real tough tilt. Hitters have a tough time getting on top of his fastball.
The All-Stars here for Lamar Little League also spend their time on Sundays as buddy with kids in the Challenger League. They answer fan mail and write letters to donors and community leaders that pour so much into them to give them the opportunity to go to these various tournaments that lead up to this, the Southwest Regional. Josh Rouse, the batter. Baseball is just one part of the Little League experience.
No question. Development.
As a player and a person. And Rouse is on with the leadoff walk. And it's just such a powerful game, especially at this age for these boys to have community, to have teammates, to hear these volunteer coaches that believe in them. Having someone tell you at that age, I believe in you, is a powerful force.
And no doubt. And then teaching him what it means to volunteer and to give back to earn that.
Here's Marley Pettit, single last time up, pulled back the bunt.
First thing you got to do when you come out of the bullpen in the game is throw strikes.
Yep.
Miller has struggled with the zone so far.
Back, going out.
Just the second game for Texas East in a tournament that started on Thursday. The lone team out of 7 that did not play on the first day. They won their second game, and that put them all the way in this semifinal matchup because the teams rotate from year to year, which get the first day bye. It's 7 teams in this region, so you've got to get creative with the way you format it. 10 teams from the United States will advance from their regions to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 10 international teams as well. 3-1 to smiling Marley Pettit. And Pettit puts a charge into it. The diving play in center by Jackson Packard. Sports Center top 10 me.
Oh, really nice job. Watch how he gets low, folks, right at the end. It was an outstanding play, but he did it by getting his eyes down low. Great view from center field as he sees the ball off the bat. And right here, you watch his eyes. Get down low as you can and see the ball. Lays out and makes the catch, and boy, that's a big one right now.
Oh, but Marley Pettit, you said it, his eyes. He's seeking base hit all the way. That felt great off the barrel, and here comes Packard barreling in for the catch. Were you the tip the cap kind of guy after a play like that? Or are you just getting
really,
mad?
it's your job's to make those plays. You know, it's just like you hit a ball in the ballpark. Run the bases. I don't need to sit and watch it. I hit the ball out. Let's go.
That gets away. Rouse trying to take second. A really solid recovery by Parker Eaton. And Rouse, a one-man dirt devil, on his way into second base. Marquis to Cohen. Rouse will take off. The throw on time. Sontag with the tag.
Second time in the ball game we've seen that happen. Really nice anticipation. We go to the fifth. It's a 4-2 Louisiana lead.
Loa Galindo here with Keith Moreland from Waco, Texas. Bottom of the fifth. We play 6-inning games in Little League. Louisiana up on Texas East 4-2. Charlie Bartlett had the big blow. The one-run double to make it 4-0 Louisiana. Jackson Packard with a sac fly for Texas East. 5 runs scored on a couple of errors and a couple of wild pitches. Loser is still alive. They'll just have to come back and play Oklahoma tomorrow. Winner gets tomorrow off and goes to the championship game on Tuesday. And there is the big bat, big arm of Charlie Bartlett now at third base. Luke Helmke leading off. Had a single up the middle his last time up. First pitch, flared. Bartlett. First name Charlie.
Got those lenses on, had them clean and put it away, looking right up into the sun.
Number 5, Holden Disselcoin.
Here's Holden Disselcoin. A bases loaded triple down the right field line with 2 strikes and 2 outs. His first time up in this Southwest Regional. That was back on Friday. For Lamar Little League, part of a 4-run first. They would beat Texas West 8-1 in their opener. Have not played since. And Disselcoin down 0-2.
Chase Ford has just worked quickly. He has set the tempo. He did give up a couple of runs his last time out, but boy, he has been solid in relief. Talk about his great breaking ball, but he's used an awful lot of two-seam fastballs with a little movement to it to get a lot of balls put in play.
Well, Jace's manager, Scott Leday, says they actually butt heads quite a bit. But at the end of the day, Jace is one of his favorites because he's not afraid to speak his mind. Gotta have someone to hold you accountable, right? 0-2. In the dirt.
As long as he's throwing the pitches that he's calling.
Yeah. Don't shake from the pitcher comp. Disselcoin. And a mistimed jump at second. And Disselcoin puts it in right.
Good fastball in on the hands, just strong enough, just leaped maybe a hair early, just wasn't hit as hard as he thought it was hit. A 1-out base runner.
Also, depending where that sun is setting from.
Could have been looking up into it, you're right.
Starts to become really difficult. There's Parker Eaton. Jeremy Pena fan. A lot of those in the Houston area. Hard to the right side. Wyndham to his older brother.
Now, baseball IQ. Going to your left as a second baseman at this level, never try to get the lead runner. Yes, you would like to keep him out of scoring position, but you want an out. So his first instinct was absolutely right. Watch, the ball's to his left. All right, I've got to go to first and get the out. Even though he might have had a chance to get something at second, take the outs that are in front of you.
So Dissel Cohen on second, Graw to the plate, and that's in. 50 pitches now for Jace Ford, who came in relief for Colin Johnson, who was experiencing a little more discomfort in his throwing arm. We saw that same situation force him to leave the game in game number 1 on Thursday for this East Bank All-Star team. There's Colin. Breaker. Wyndham off the bag, long run, makes it with the long stride. No damage here. Louisiana with a 4-2 lead over Texas East. We are into the 6th inning with Louisiana trying to hold on to a 4-2 lead over Texas East, winner to the championship game of this Southwest Regional. Little League would like to extend a special thank you to its official sponsors, Capital One and Banana Boat Sunscreen. Official sponsor supports allows Little League to create experiences for communities, volunteers, and young athletes all season long. Little League would also like to thank its dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience for millions of children around the world. All our coaches, all our umpires here today, volunteers.
Yeah, what about all the guys that have taken care of this ballpark all week? They've done an outstanding job. A lot of them have been around here a long time. They do a lot of great things. The ballpark's in great shape. They clean it up each night and have it ready to go for the next day.
Yeah, it is pristine, and these boys love playing on this surface, playing on this stage. As good as it gets. Can put this up against any complex in America. Rin Surkoff leading off here for East Bank, trying to get a little insurance. Saw that 4-run lead cut in half. Joseph Miller back on the mound. And it's a 2-1 count to the number 12 hitter for East Bank.
I got you. Hey, 3-1, way ahead. One spot.
They call Rin Surkoff the best 12-hole hitter in the country.
Guys at the bottom of the lineup set the table.
And that's exactly what he has done here.
Colin. Come on.
Draws the walk, top of the lineup, now in Spencer Curl.
Now batting, number 2, Spencer Curl.
Wouldn't be surprised to see bunt right here. Just try to get that insurance. Plus, Curl really runs well.
Ball.
If Spencer Curl ever wins the lottery, you know what he's going to do? Buy stubs in MLB The Show 25.
Oh.
He can put together quite the team to that. Your reaction says it all. You're a big gamer, aren't you?
Well, a good friend of mine works in the gaming industry, so, and a good friend of yours,
yeah.
As a matter of fact.
Like that one, huh? That was a good one, huh? Yeah, that was a good one.
The 2-1. Pull that bump back. That's what Curl does.
Yeah, what do you do 3-1 here? So he did not go around on the bunt.
3-1.
Curl can fly. His coaches say maybe the fastest player ever out of East Bank Little League. We're going to get to see him run the bases. Back-to-back walks to start off this 6th inning, where Texas East needs to keep it as close as they can You get a chance to walk this thing off, force extras.
Yeah, now you got to face a couple of guys on, and you're back to the meat of this order with the power. And you look at Johnson and Wyndham coming to the plate, and Bartlett. So important point in the game in a 2-run ball game here in the top of the 6th.
And it looks like could have a change on the mound.
13 for 11.
Justin Pollard does make that change. Uh-oh, you know what time it is. It's Michael Frankie time.
Have some fun, let our defense work, dude. Let's go. Come on.
Mikey Magic, right?
Mikey Magic, we just got the nickname for young Michael Frankie, the Magic, when we return.
Your attention, please. Now pitching perfection.
4-2 lead for Louisiana. The kid on the left with the sour straws dropped his Michael Frankie fan club sign to go for the candy. I'm sorry, the Airheads. And now's your moment. Hold up. Oh, pass off the sign so he can get the candy. He's just done with the sign.
Yep.
Well, it did say, Michael Frankie, you are my hero, Sports Center top 10. He already has a top 10 nickname in Mikey Magic.
He's going to need some magic here, first and second, and nobody out. Do you bunt in this situation with your big hitters coming to the plate? I don't think so.
Yeah, especially with Colin Johnson, the ability to leave the yard or hit something hard and low.
Got the gap. Stay in that box. Stay in that box.
And you heard Leday, gap to gap. He's got that kind of power. That's up. You always talk about backspin and the doubles that Colin Johnson have hit. Backspin for days off the barrel. Those were all in the first game. First player in Southwest Regional history with 3 doubles in 1 game. A missile. Parking in front of center. Getting past. That leaves 2 for East Bay. Colin Johnson looking for 3. Johnson, the throw. He's safe. To Keith's point, that's why you don't bunt.
He just absolutely puts a charge in this straightaway center field. It's one of those plays as an outfielder. Hardest one is the liner right at you. Didn't know if he could come get it. You can see right here. And then he has to throw on the brakes, takes an odd hop, and then watch curl. He is as fast as anybody we've seen here. He just scores easily and then around the third base. Throw to third.
That's bang, bang. It's going to be challenged. His foot leave the bag because it looks like the left foot gets in just before the tag. Unless it comes off the bag while Dissel Cohen still is making that tag.
Ooh, it might have come out the bag right there, but is the right foot on the bag?
And does a glove stay on the leg long enough? So he's in before the tag, but right there, the left foot really looks like it does come off for a moment. So you're allowed unlimited challenges until 2 are unsuccessful. If you go to extra innings, you get a challenge back. Call on the field. Safe at third. And our crew has been all over it. Want to make a prediction here, Keith?
I think it's going to stand. I did not see enough that I could overcall the call in the field that was safe at this point. It is close on that back foot, and here comes the call.
And he is safe. So call is confirmed, and it's a 2-run single for Colin Johnson, advancing to third off the air. And here is Lightower Power. Only 1 home run, however, in the Southwest Regional. It was hit by Kason Balkum in our earlier game today from Oklahoma.
That was a knuckleball.
Oh, yeah, Michael Frankie will throw that thing. They actually call him a true knuckleball pitcher. Oh, yeah. Carlisle makes the play, checks the runner.
Done perfectly. Catch the ball, look at the runner, stop his momentum, tag the bag. Well done.
Number 5, Charlie Bartlett.
So the knuckleball is real from Michael Frankie. Hasn't been able to be utilized on the mound in All-Stars yet. So now they're unleashing the knuckleball. This is his second appearance in the Southwest Regional.
There it is right there.
Keith, how awesome is this? The fact that there's a 12-year-old on the mound throwing knuckleballs. Look at the grip.
They didn't have a ton of rotation. They back-to-back knuckleballs there.
I mean, how does this process even start? We all grew up trying to throw a knuckleball with our buddies, but to do it on the mound? Oh, coming back with the fastball? Did you face any knuckleball pitchers in your career?
Phil Nickro,
Okay.
Tom Candiotti, both good ones.
How do you get ready for that pitch?
Tim Wakefield.
Rears back
Stay
there.
back. Everybody says the same thing. Stay back, swing at a spot.
Close your eyes and hope for the best.
If it's dancing all over the place, sometimes that's the case. Charlie Huff.
What do you think Parker Eaton at catcher says before he comes in the game? Mikey Magic makes the play. 2 down.
That was the knuckleball he got an out on right there. Had him out in front. A little bit of late movement.
Now batting, number 11.
I think Parker Eaton, the catcher's like, oh, man. Does it have to be Mikey? This is Jonas Krupel. Drilled to left, down, and Krupel drives in. Johnson turning for 2. In time.
Laid out. That ball might have caught him. The layout in left field. That ball might have caught him up around the head area. He's getting up slowly. The ball smoked to left field. Another one of those is an outfielder. You're not sure if it's going to get down. And that got a piece of him.
That may have hit him on the side of the head, Keith. Great effort by Easton Pollard out and left. And that's the manager's son. So dad is out there. It's Justin checking on his son, Easton. And there's smiles. Yeah, caught him on the side of the head, fixed the glasses. And tough kid there. They're going to make a switch. Fantastic effort. Good job, kid, doing the right thing. Making sure that after, especially you're hitting the head, that you have some time, and especially in this heat, making sure everything's good. These kids, though, they play leaving nothing left behind. It's all effort all the time. Carlisle now to left field. And that's Graw, the starting pitcher in this game, to first base. Here's Chase Ford. It's now 7-2 Louisiana. And you are not going to be able to stop a real ball player for laying out for a ball in the outfield.
Well, he's trying to do everything you do to get out of the inning. He needs to get the inning over. Paul just took a hard hop.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, 3-3.
Kind of get the shades. And we got the shades for Graw over at first base. There we go. No fingerprints.
Right.
I mean, when the pregame speech includes not getting fingerprints on your Oakleys, you don't get fingerprints on the glasses.
Come on, Jace.
Does a nice job of not showing that he's got a knuckleball grip in his glove.
That was filthy. Into the middle of Logan Williams. The dude is making his own defensive highlight reel.
Another outstanding play, but a 3-spot on the board. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Louisiana up by 5.
It is a 7-2 lead for Louisiana going into the bottom of the 6th. We play 6 innings here in Little League. We have seen crazier things happen, though, than a Lamar Little League comeback in this situation. We saw East Bank come back from a 7-1 deficit to beat Starkville in their opener. And the game before this, we had that epic 8-inning extra inning affair that went for more than 3 hours with Oklahoma eliminating Texas West.
Yeah, we've had 2 comebacks already that are more than 4 runs in this tournament.
That is popped up a mile high, and the play is made at second base by Gene Wyndham.
Nice play. Stayed with it, moved his feet.
Number 21.
What a performance, though, by Chase Ford coming in and giving them exactly what they needed after Colin Johnson had to leave the game.
Absolutely. Had to use 6 pitchers in that opening comeback against Starkville. Winner will have tomorrow off and go to the championship game. Don Palermo, so slick at shortstop. 2 down.
Now with bottom of the order, they were trying to get somebody on to set the table to get back to these top 3 hitters who have been outstanding. But now 2 outs and nobody on. Quickly, 2 outs and nobody on.
Louisiana is trying to be the first team to make 3 straight Southwest Regional title games since Texas East from 2008 to 2012. A missile ain't done yet. Lucas Sontag is him. His 3rd double in 2 games here in Waco. And everything is blistered off his barrel.
And again, he's mechanically so sound and so quick. Let's watch his top hand, folks, right there. Knows he's got to get on top of it with his right hand, and he does. And just barrels it into left center.
Here's Mr. Defense, Logan Williams, to his position at second. And Texas East still alive. Runners on the corner, 2 outs. Down by 5.
One help to any young infielder. If you see a ball and you know that it's something that's going to be routine, attack it. Don't lay back on it. That allows the ball to play you instead of you playing the ball right there. If he comes and gets that, he comes and gets the hop, game may be over.
Is it time for a Brady bomb? Braden Carlisle wears it. Bases loaded. Nervous moments. His last out is like climbing Everest.
Yeah, you work that ball. You're good.
Number 3, Jackson Packer.
And here comes Louisiana manager Scott Leday.
Hey, relax. Just need out. Just need out here. You got it? They hit a grand slam. Guess what? We're still winning. Just need out here. Relax. Get out. Got it?
All right.
Come on. Let's go. You feel all right? Let's go.
I love the response. All right. I got it.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to know when you're pitching this. Yeah, if he does hit this one and it lands in the trees, I still got a lead.
That's why those 3 insurance runs were so vital in the top half of this inning. Uh-oh. Are we switching bats? Are we going to Wonder Boy here for Jackson Packard? Here is the kid they call P. Dot. Hit a grand slam in sectionals to help Texas East get here. A charge to right. It's down. 3 runs are going to score. P. Dot delivers. We ain't done yet. Deanna and Steve, Jackson's parents, are going nuts.
Gets a fastball out over the plate. He had Wonder Boy with him, and he made it happen.
Uh-oh. You know what time it is. Mikey Magic. There's Mom Nikki. The loser of this game is still alive. They'll come back tomorrow and play Oklahoma, with the winner advancing to the championship game. That's out. And here is Packard. P. Dot taking third.
Easy.
Don't want to force the issue here. That run doesn't mean anything if you can't follow it with another. Low in the zone, called for a strike.
This is what it's all about, all right? Have fun, confidence, get up there. You're the best out here with 2 strikes. Let's go. Battle now. Come on.
Absolutely love it. Mikey is described as a very emotional player, but he is in control of his emotions, calling that timeout to take that deep belly breath and recenter.
Win it, Mikey, win it. Let's go.
Fights it off. Forward to first. East Bank is in the Southwest Regional Championship game for the first time since 2019. When that happened, they didn't just win here in Waco, they won it all in Williamsport.
Well, they did a really nice job today. Got insurance run in the top of the inning and have worked their way into the championship game.
Texas East, the boys from Lamar Little League, still alive. They'll come back tomorrow and play an Oklahoma team coming off an amazing comeback win in extras against Texas West. East Bank to the championship game. For Keith Moreland, I'm Lowell Galindo. Thank you so much for watching the Southwest Regional. Up next, the Tigers and Phillies. Carl Ravitch now with the call.